Hi everyone, my name is Chris Kiker. I am the basketball coach here for the Buffalo Youth Wheelchair Basketball team.
So we started Buffalo Wheelchair Basketball back in September after Emily spent a couple weeks going down to Rochester to give it a try. She loved it, and we were pretty confident that we could get it going here. We knew we had the interest because we had a lot of kids coming down for it, and we really only had to worry about finding a place to play and then of course coming up with the equipment for it. And it's a super exciting moment for us because this was the first purchase of a set of chairs for our program.
Started off with about five young athletes. Some with a disability, some without a disability, and currently now in January, the second week in January, we are at 24 athletes.
And we got 10 wheelchairs because we had unbelievable opportunity to be given a donation from Rob at Endless Highway of an additional 5 chairs for our program. The first week that we had practice, we had 3 or 4 kids coming. The second week we had 5 or 6, and then after that it just blew up. By the time that the middle of November and December came around, we had 18 to 20 each week. In November we started doing fundraising because we realized pretty quickly that we were going to run out of the chairs that we were borrowing. We were able to go to Rochester and borrow 6 of the chairs that Endless Highway had given for the Rochester program. But we also knew that was temporary and that those chairs were going to be going back home to Rochester. Rob was gracious enough to come over from Rochester today to check you guys out in practice and see all your skills on the floor. And also thank you guys for the chairs. So I'm going to turn it over to him and let him talk to you guys.
I'm fortunate in that I have a lot of great donors and great sponsorship. So I really want to support this program now and in the future, and we're doing the same thing in Rochester. So hopefully we'll be able to have some nice tournaments and scrimmages and great times together, coming back and forth between Rochester and Buffalo, and also in Syracuse. There's one special thing that I wanted to do for the people that are behind this, and when I first met Emily, I was just impressed with her attitude, her smile, her love of life, and I mean, it's just somebody that I want to be around and I want to support. So we did something special. I heard that she wanted a pink wheelchair, and that's her choice.
You know, I looked over at her, and when she heard her name, I saw her, her face kind of light up, and then she wheeled back, and I think she was just absolutely stunned and shocked. And I think a lot of times the barriers for parents of kids who have disabilities who are looking to adaptive sports, a lot of times the barrier ends up being financial because the equipment is such a big part of the picture. And it's difficult to have to turn down an activity or an athletic program because of money. So I mean, for the donors who have made this possible and donated to Endless Highway to make this amazing opportunity happen for Buffalo Wheelchair Basketball, and then also for Emily to have her own sports chair, I don't know, I'm almost speechless. Like, gratitude and saying thanks doesn't even seem to be enough. I just would say that we're super fortunate that people understand the value of what's truly important in this world, and they understand reaching out to lend a helping hand to be able to foster an environment where we can have adaptive sports programs and inclusive programs and be able to have everybody have that equal chance to play.
All with those athletes with a disability, those athletes without a disability, all playing together. And that has always been the ultimate goal for our program, is to get a program to allow all kids with all abilities to play the beautiful game of basketball. in a wheelchair and learning the game of wheelchair basketball. We would like to especially thank all the donors who have made this possible by donating the 5 chairs for our program. Seeing how it's grown and seeing how well we have been doing, we cannot thank you enough for your support. And please know that our program here in Buffalo, with my wife Elizabeth and myself, we're looking to continue to grow and continue to keep this program viable and seeing more and more kids with disabilities and without disabilities being a part of our program.